indeed, and welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. It's a trivia podcast where we play trivia-ish games. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Later.
There's Andy.
Alligator.
And there's KD.
Bye.
Way to scoop up the scraps.
We just made a conversation.
Yeah.
What we did.
That was not bad, though.
You said by kind of like a client of mine in the past that I've had who I don't really want to think about. So,
well, now you have a better association with Bye, and it's KD.
We'll see how his board is this round.
KD, it's been 2 weeks. How is your oblique doing?
It hasn't been, though.
No, it's actually probably because it's probably been more like 4 weeks or like 5 weeks.
Tell us about your oblique.
I think it's been much longer, though. Or, no, much less long.
Okay, it's been like...
If only there was a word for that.
It's been both 4 hours and 4 weeks.
I hope it's better. I'm going to say it's not, though, because I didn't stop playing sports.
Okay, trying to predict the future there in a realistic way.
He apologizes in retrospect.
Yeah, yes, not a tough prediction there.
Listeners, let's play a game. Do you want to play a game?
I really did apologize in advance in retrospect there.
Let's play a game. It's called the secret phrase game, and it's
called the pencil game.
It's
the pencil game.
Oh, the pencil game is also good. I taught that to some people recently.
Oh, you did? Did they get it?
I haven't played that game.
One person accidentally got it.
No, every time?
Well, we only played a couple rounds. One person accidentally got it, and one person did not.
Do you guys know the pencil game?
Oh, yeah. You kind of have to play with like 20 people, though.
Yeah, you're right. So the frustration mounts.
Yes. Much trial and error and accidental success. But the secret phrase game is a game that you get to play there at home as you do what it is you do while you listen to this podcast on 1x speed.
I do recommend 2x speed.
Maybe for your second listen.
Don't do it.
Yeah, for your second listen.
Yeah. The secret phrase game, as I shall explain, is a game in which one of the hosts has been assigned a secret phrase to utter at some point during this episode. It's your job to find out who said it and what they said. And I'll tell you how to submit your guess at the end of the episode. All right. No further ado. We will play a game today of Pub Quiz.
Pub Quiz.
Pub Quiz.
Pub Quiz.
And Pub Quiz, as everyone knows, is a little game where four of us, the four, as it were, have prepared a Pub Sixer.
Prepared.
Thank you, KD. It wouldn't be me introducing a pub quiz without you correcting the way I said a word.
Did you notice how I mispronounced my correction?
It's a Pub Sixer. 6 trivia questions that we've prepared for the other 3 hosts. If we answer correctly on the other host questions, we get a point. If we get 1 or 2 of the other hosts to get our questions correctly, we get a point. But if 0 or 3 get them correct, we get no points. Any questions? Let us
has no points.
Begin. Nice.
Yellow and blue for Dustin.
And that happened. All right. Mike will be going first. So this has a theme, this little sixer. And the theme is education-y stuff. Question 1.
I don't like this already.
Harvard is the oldest college in the U.S. Which school, located in Williamsburg, Virginia, is the second oldest?
I've actually known a graduate of this school randomly.
Was he cool?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Nice guy. Worked with him for
nice man. Good with kids.
6 months.
You said Williamsburg?
I did. Virginia.
Okay, maybe.
Hold on, called.
Hold on.
That was more of an hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, you smacked.
Smacketh.
Everyone ready?
No.
Yeah.
I said, hold on.
Yeah, but then you smacked, and I thought you were done.
That indicates you've
That's usually
arrived.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Sounds like a menu item at a brunch
Do you know their
place.
mascot?
I don't know what the answer is.
They're the Lord Jeffs.
All right. I think now everyone is ready. Kevin says Virginia. KD says Liberty. KD says William and Mary, and KD is correct.
You said
That's not KD.
You said
Did
KD.
I call him KD?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Andy said Liberty.
But I'll take Katie's answer.
Did I say KD answered 2
Yeah.
Sisters? Okay. Apology. All right, cool. Point for me.
Misa Sawi.
Me. You're talking about the Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah.
Question 2.
Mm-hmm.
To the nearest even number, how many years shorter than their counterparts is the life expectancy of American high school dropouts?
Repeat.
To the nearest even number, how many years shorter than their counterparts is the life expectancy of American high school dropouts?
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. And we all have answers. Kevin says 10. Andy says 12. Katie says 12. It's 10. Actually, the
no.
exact number is 9.2. But 10 is the nearest even number.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Is 9.2 an even number?
No.
No.
Is it an odd number?
No. It's not a number.
It's a letter.
I guess I should have said nearest even whole number if that clarifies things, but I don't think
I would have answered differently.
I wouldn't have.
All right.
I almost wrote 12 for the record.
I knew it was 12. Question 3. In 1838, Oberlin College became the first higher learning institution in the U.S. to do what?
Wow. Again?
I thought you were just like commenting about the fact. In 1838, Oberlin College became the first higher learning institution in the U.S. to do what?
I think it's like I'm down to like 2 answers, and I just don't know.
Yeah, it's one of 2.
Yeah.
Is one of them you?
Which one did you go with, Andy? Okay.
The other one is
Yeah. Yeah.
Passing notes on the whiteboard.
Yeah. I went with the one that you went with.
okay. Is it bad to admit at this point that my stepsister graduated from this college?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Kevin said offer scholarships. Andy said allow women. Katie said offer degrees to women. Katie and Andy are correct. It's admit women. Whew. Question 4.
Where is Oberlin?
No
Ohio.
idea.
I think it's Ohio.
Okay.
But that's interesting that 100 and a lot of years later.
They still suck?
I wasn't going to say that. But they were maybe on the forefront of thought in some ways. Question 4. Name one of the original Seven Sisters schools.
No.
I've never heard of this.
Is this like the Little Sisters of the Poor?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to write a real answer and a fake answer.
An answer for no points and an answer for points.
It's a pub quiz. Answer for point.
By the way, listeners at home, I'm currently sipping coffee from a Heftiest Butt Royale mug, and Katie is currently sipping coffee from a Daytime Andy mug.
I'm trying to channel my inner daytime Andy.
I'm trying to
It's a good
channel
look.
my inner
It's
hefty
just-
butt.
I've
Not the
already channeled
Royale.
my outer hefty butt.
All right, Kevin.
The real answer's on top.
The real answer is Loyola
Marymount.
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 My first
other
gut
answer
instinct
is
Griselda.
Okay. Andy has said Smith College.
Weird.
KD has said St. Mary's. Andy is correct.
Oh.
Smith College, Brown.
Stop it.
Brown is one of the Ivy League schools, not in the Seven Sisters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Seven Sisters were the women-only
Yeah.
counterparts to the Ivy
Yeah.
League.
Your alliance with higher education is beginning to make me doubt everything about you.
Well, okay, yeah.
Barnard College, Bryn Mawr, which is a new addition to my names I hate. It is spelled...
Oh, you've never seen Bryn Mawr before?
Well, I have, but I forgot about it. It's gross. Mount Holyoke,
Yep.
Radcliffe,
Yep.
Smith, as Andy said, Vassar,
Mm-hmm.
and Wellesley.
Yes.
Wait, Wellesley or
What?
Wesleyan?
Not Wesleyan, Wellesley. Like the Vanguard Mutual Fund.
I remember, this is when I travel flex on Kevin. When I was studying abroad in Copenhagen, there was a girl in my program from the U.S. who went to Mount Holyoke, and I'm from Northwest Washington and went to college in Hawaii. I have no idea what small liberal arts colleges are at all, especially ones on the East Coast. So I'm like, Mount Hawaii. Is that a real school?
How's it spelled?
Holy
OKE. Holy OKE.
Holyoke.
So my parents live back east, in Massachusetts. Well, they used to, and they used to live in Amherst, but nearby is Smith College.
When you're saying that, are you saying Amherst?
It's spelled.
It's Amherst.
It's Amherst. It's spelled Amherst.
Sounds
but
like you're saying
people say
Amherst.
Amherst.
Man,
Yeah.
people on the East Coast got probs.
So there's an exit on the freeway though that says Smith College, but the sign above it says Mount Tom, and that was my dad's name, Tom Smith, my middle name.
That's
So
cool.
I always thought, Tom Smith College.
Some of these
Before and after. Yeah.
are now connected with Ivy League schools. I think
Yeah.
one with Harvard and one with someone else. I think 5 of them are still women only. Anyway, question 5. Which school opened in New York State on July 4th, 1802?
Why did you say New York State instead of just New York? They're both in New York.
Because Rochester. The Rochester School of Fine Arts.
Rochester School of the Fine. Nope, not going there. Everyone got an answer?
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
I'm not happy about it either.
Yeah. All right, Kevin says New York University. Andy says Columbia.
That's King's College beforehand.
And KD says Cornell. Unfortunately, the answer is West Point.
Oh. Thought that was in not New York.
Hence July 4th. All right.
Hence,
yeah.
Yeah, I really thought West Point was like Virginia as well.
yeah.
Question 6. Former U.S. Presidents Gerald Ford, Georges Bush H.W. and W., and Bill Clinton all attended what school?
I know a school that one of them attended, and I know a different school that a different one of them attended.
Yes, they did
And I don't know anything about the other two.
attend
So
multiple schools.
this is strange unto me.
It's gonna be
Strangely
like Brooklyn Elementary School or something.
All right. Kevin says Oxford. Andy says Texas A&M. KD says Yale, and Yale is correct.
I like the Oxford guess. I think it's a wise
Well,
choice.
we know that Bill Clinton played rugby for them,
That's right.
and we know that Ford went to Michigan.
We do.
Yep. So
And I
at
think-
some point in time they all end up at Yale.
W also went to maybe Harvard or a different Ivy League school. All right. I came out of there with 5.
Nice job. I got 3.
2.
1.
Penguins.
Kevin.
All right. So it will now move to Andy.
Okay.
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 Question 1. For eggs Benedict, you need this type of egg.
Type of egg or prepared?
Prepared.
Thank you. I hope this is all breakfast stuff.
I love Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict is dope.
Yeah, it is.
I used to think it was kind of ooey, but
No. What you have to do is get a non-traditional Eggs Benedict because the ham is the worst part.
if I see it on a menu, I'm ordering it.
Yeah.
Okay. Katie says poached. Mike says poached. Kevin says poached. You're all correct. It's poached.
Ultimate terms.
Question number 2.
Swing.
Universe point.
Dump.
Ken Block is a famous driver in this type of racing.
Who?
Ken Block.
No, he's not.
He's not famous.
No. Never
a
heard
driver?
of him.
He's a famous driver in this type of racing.
Golf race.
It's going to be like Chariot.
Ken? A dude named Ken was a chariot racer.
Is a chariot racer. This is
Okay.
wrong.
Reveal. Katie says Formula 1. Mike says Formula 1. Kevin says Iditarod.
I hope it's that.
The correct answer is rally racing.
Darn it.
What's rally racing?
I don't know what that is. It's not famous enough to have famous people.
Well, that's really like you didn't go with that Travis Pastrana guy.
Barker.
But he was, before he did rally racing, he did dirt bikes.
I know.
So that would be confusing to say,
I love his lunch meats.
what was he be more famous for?
What, does the answer have to be rally racing?
Yes.
Oh.
Question 3. A fighter pilot might be called a Top Gun or this.
I cannot imagine what links these together.
No.
No. Turkey.
Turkey links them together.
One of the greatest pubs of all time.
We need more drops.
Otherwise, you're going to keep saying turkey.
Did you just speak the black language of Mordor? Sounded like it.
No, we don't speak that on this podcast.
No. Gandalf speaks it 6 minutes later.
Just the white language of Mordor.
Sauron can totally speak Galactic Basic. Hey, guys!
Visual C++.
Was that a software joke?
Maybe. Not really
Programming
sure.
language.
My computer was having issues last night, and I saw something about that, and I think I have to get a new computer or something. I don't know. It won't run one of the two games that I play anymore.
Okay. Reveal. Katie says ace. Mike says hot hands.
Heads. Hot hands.
I like hot hands better. And Kevin says ace. The correct answer is ace.
Hot pants, maybe?
They're all called Ace?
They're called either a Top Gun or
Gary.
ace.
Either or? Like it's...
A fighter pilot might be called a Top Gun or this.
Okay. But they're all called Ace.
Yeah, he's an ace.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's an ace.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
It
an
may have
arse.
been better said the Top Gun.
Question 4. The initials for unibrow in the NBA.
What is this category? I don't care. I'm getting right answers.
Oh, I know it.
You know it?
Okay, reveal. Katie says AD. Mike says AD. Kevin says AD. Yes, you're all correct. It's AD. Question 5.
Poached Rally Racing Ace AD.
An all-star mouth. An all-star mouth.
The fact that Katie's writing an answer makes me think I'm wrong.
That's not an indictment. I don't know what is. But
I mean, you don't know that I'm right.
But I know you're writing something.
Uh-huh.
You should
The
be,
words he said prompted my brain
You should be befuddled.
in only one direction. I'm still...
you
I'm
don't know what makes you beautiful?
Umbrage with that song.
Sorry.
Just
Do we
so
have
much
answers?
umbrage.
Okay. Katie says smash. Mike says smash. Kevin says smash. Yes, you're all correct. It's smash.
What is this?
Why does Katie know
Question
that?
number 6. What do all those things... How do they relate to one another?
What?
Okay, reveal. Katie says tennis terms. Mike says volleyball terms. And Kevin says tennis terms. It's tennis terms. You're close, Mike.
What?
AD.
Advantage.
Add out. Add in. Sorry, that if you don't know tennis terms, that's not helpful.
I have no idea what poached is in tennis.
Me neither.
I had to look it up. I could tell you in a second, but I don't know if you care that much.
Isn't
Or,
that like
or smash for
you're
that
kind of-
matter?
Your forward
boom,
on
boom.
the court, I would assume, is poached.
What?
I would assume that you're forward on the court.
Let's see.
Just a guess. On the Guest Room podcast.
I think it's when they sit, after they hit the ball to the other side, they sit down real quick and have some Eggs Benedict.
I would watch that. It's so much more. Or play it.
That would be so fun to watch.
Poaching is done by the player at the net. The player moves across the court to volley the ball out of the air. The goal of the poach is to end the point with a winner or forced error.
Isn't the goal of every point to end it with a winner?
I guess so.
I think that's probably more of a term in doubles. So like, because usually in doubles, like the two players, the two players on the same side of the net on the same team typically stay to their same like left right side of the court. So a poach would be when the person who's at the net like
surprises
switches
the other team
by switching sides.
like moving in the way.
Yeah,
A smash is just an overhead serve.
a boom boom.
I don't
Or a
understand.
pass.
When
No.
did you get it, Katie? Because
Well,
you were
I
like
didn't.
befuddled after 4.
I didn't get it until 6.
I don't understand. Okay.
I was reading Rally Racing and AD.
Okay.
Andy, how
Yeah,
did you come out with?
2. So did you ever see like the Gymkhana videos where the guy does like the rally racing?
Nope.
Like through...
Never heard of him.
No? Gymkhana?
I don't even know what rally racing is.
Like Subaru WRXs going through dirt. And
Yeah.
Subaru what?
What did you say?
Subaru WRX is going through dirt.
That
I
was
don't know what that is.
WRX?
Yeah, that's a car.
It's a car.
I know that.
Like
That's a pizza at Papa John's.
You know, like, see where like people are standing in the countryside and they're just watching these cars go by and they're on like dirt trails and they flip over, and that's rally racing.
Okay. How many did you get, Katie?
5.
Wow.
Whoa.
I also got 5.
3. What in the world?
2. Yikes.
All right. KD, you.
All right. This is a pub quiz with a theme
Oh, I love those.
that I will tell you.
Oh, I love those.
The theme is cars.
Oh, I hate those.
WRX.
So every answer is a car. Okay.
Is it okay if I give myself a 0 now?
I don't think you'll get 0.
This is a car that's a horse.
Let's call back. All right, question number 1. This is the most northwesterly Canadian territory.
No, Alfa Romeo was a territory.
Yeah, it's real small, but it's up there. All right, let's reveal. Mike says Yukon. Kev says Yukon. Andy says Yukon. Sorry, it looked like he spelled it with a C, and I would have taken umbrage with that. Yuson. Okay, question number 2.
Yucks.
Did we get it right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was obvious.
He always starts with questions we all get right.
Title of a Gerard Butler movie that takes place in Greece.
Aha. I got it. Finally.
I mean, I have a guess.
I don't.
It is the Guest Room podcast. You should probably guess.
I should. Yeah, you're right. You make a good point. Strong argument.
I'm glad that you clarified
I mean,
a certain point or a certain part of that question, because there's
you should always guess on the SAT.
two answers, technically.
Yeah, but in the SAT, you have like only 5 options.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have 1,000,000 options.
Not 0.
Well, I can't think of that many Gerard Butler movies.
P.S. I love you.
Yes, it's the Hyundai PS I Love You.
He's not in
White House Down?
My Big Fat Greek Wedding, is he?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a car?
Yeah.
Try it.
It's a minivan produced in
the-
Greece.
It's a Pontiac Sisterhood of Traveling Pants.
Of Smith College.
I feel about cars the way Andy feels about movies.
That makes total sense to me.
I think I feel about cars the way I feel about movies. All right, let's reveal. Mike says Clive Owen. Kev says 300. Andy says 300. It's 300.
I haven't seen that movie.
I'll
Isn't,
just take your word for it that that's a vehicle.
couldn't even
No,
done
the,
like
the Crest 300.
if you
Yep.
didn't say Grease, it would Gladiator, and the Jeep Gladiator is a thing.
Isn't that Russell Crowe?
Oh, it is Russell Crowe. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I'm not the only person that gets Gerard Butler
Yeah.
and Russell Crowe confused.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Apparently not.
Wow.
Woo! That makes me happy.
I didn't know about that car or that movie.
You've never heard of 300?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I didn't know
This
Gerard Butler was in it.
is Sparta.
It sounded like you said Gerard.
It
He
did.
doesn't have an R there.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
What?
It's like sherbet.
Pretty
you
sure.
sure?
I'm pretty sure he has 1 R in his name.
Wait, now you're pretty suring. Hey, Google. Can you tell me how to spell Gerard Butler?
Yeah, Kevin.
I won't tell you the spelling without you unlocking your.
It's
Is it 2 R's? Just normal Gerard?
There's 2 R's in it's Gerard.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
Gerard Butler.
You think it was like Jared Bayless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
NBA star.
Star?
Star
Nah.
and former NBA player.
Yeah.
Like
Did he play at U of A?
like barely better than Andrew Bynum.
Wow, he's bad.
Question number 3.
Yeah.
He's like an all-star.
The time or date when day and night are of approximately equal length. The time or date when day and night are of approximately equal length.
The terminus line.
Nothing is the terminus line, Andy. Or the Terminator line.
Was it Terminator?
It was Terminator because a movie.
Are you insinuating that there could be multiple correct answers in this question by saying time or date?
No,
No.
that was just pulled from Googs.
Yep.
Reveal. Mike Equinox, Kev Equinox, Andy Equinox.
This happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if I had actually said the date of the equinox, that should have been correct, right?
If you had gotten it right, sure. Yeah.
But it's not a model
It's
of a
not
car.
a car. But
Oh, true.
all right. Another definition pulled from Google because I want to make sure I get it right. Per Google, one that goes before or announces the coming of another. Synonyms are precursor or harbinger.
Oh, I don't use harbinger enough. The last person I heard use it was that NBA guy.
Charles Barkley.
No,
Was that like
Gnarls
his
Barkley.
nickname?
the one who talks about
I'm the harbinger.
the NBA
Tim Legler.
on like the jump with Rachel Nichols, if that still exists.
No way. Jalen Rose.
No, the white
Can you
guy.
repeat?
Brian Windhorst.
Oh. Wait, was Brian
Something
Windhorst
going
the-
on in Utah.
Yeah. Why would they do that? What's going on in Utah?
What, can you repeat?
Is that your Brian Windhorst voice?
Dude, have you seen that clip?
No,
It's really wacky.
It's awesome.
but I appreciated your the highness of your voice.
Can you repeat?
Yeah. One that goes before or announces the coming of another. Synonyms are precursor or harbinger.
You got this one?
Yeah, it's a question about the English language.
You have this one?
Yeah, it's a question about the English language.
Can you tell me the brand?
No?
The
Well, actually, I could, but I'm not going to.
Oh, that tells me
wow, that was a lot of information you just gave him.
I know. Okay, I'm going to send it to you via ESP. Ready?
something. Yeah.
Wait, can I ruin this joke again? Can I walk over it?
Just did.
Here we go.
It wasn't the same this time. Don't worry about it. Did you get it?
No, I don't think so. I don't have it.
Yeah, something happened yesterday. The league executives are wondering what the heck it means, and it happened within 5 minutes. In fact, Adrian, the tweet right before, Adrian tweeted about Durant. He tweeted something else. It was a trade yesterday between the Utah Jazz and the Brooklyn Nets.
Very strange.
It's a very strange trade. Very strange trade.
Royce O'Neal.
You'd really have to be a Jazz or a Nets fan to even know what I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
I don't even know if
I'm on
you
the
guys
edge
know what
of
I'm
my
talking
seat.
about.
I have
Exactly.
Woj's
I've leaned in.
notifications turned
They
on, but I don't remember
traded
this.
Royce O'Neal, who is a role-playing three-point defensive shooter, to Brooklyn for a future first-round draft pick. And so you're going, well, what do you care about Royce O'Neal? Why does that matter? Why would the Jazz do that? Why would the Jazz, who have 2 stars on their roster, take a player who's one of their starters and best defensive players and trade him in a salary dumping move? Why would they do that?
To open
What?
up space to try to land Kevin?
No.
Part of a 3-team trade.
And you say, why did Quinn Snyder walk away from that job?
Okay.
And you say,
Okay.
when Danny Ainge, last time he hired a coach,
Danny Ainge is the GM of
Brad
the
Stevens.
Jazz.
Right.
What happened that same year? What did he do? When he hired this young coach who'd never coached the NBA before, and he gave him a long contract, gave Brad Stevens a 6-year contract. Will Hardy, who they just hired, who was, going to potentially be a great young coach, they gave him a 5-year contract. Very rare for a first-time head coach
Very
to get a 5-year contract. Why? What's going on in Utah?
What's going on?
And that's what people in the league are watching right now.
Okay.
What's going on in Utah?
Okay.
And so I think the Brooklyn Nets and Phoenix Suns need to find out what's going on in Utah as well.
What's going on in Utah?
The whole thing was like he spent 3 minutes and he didn't provide any information, and he had people.
Just like completely
On the edge of their
engrossed.
seats.
There's all kinds of
Yeah.
memes that have floated
Yeah.
out of this now.
But he asked why a bunch of times.
Yeah. What's going on in Utah? What are they doing?
Oh yeah, we're at a question, right?
Yeah, we are. Let's repeat the question real quick. One that goes before or announces the coming of another. Synonyms are precursor or harbinger. Mike says forerunner. Kev says forerunner.
Oh.
Andy says Nero. I like the attempt, Andrew.
Who's that?
Toyota.
All right, next one. Blank Unknown. That is the title of a Travel Channel and Discovery Channel show about the adventures of host Josh Gates. Aired since 2015.
Benjamin's son?
He would. Blank Unknown. Travel Channel and Discovery Channel show about the adventures of host Josh Gates since 2015.
The Chevy Nero.
I don't think it's a Chevy.
It's a Kia, by the way, Mike.
Wait, there's actually a Nero?
Yeah.
Kia Niro.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
That'd be my go-to electric car if you're going to buy a new electric car.
Why would they name a car Nero?
An IRO.
Okay. Is that something?
No. It's a car. Let's reveal. Mike says Outback. Kev says Expedition. Andy says Expedition. It's Expedition.
Right.
Go! Expedition.
What did you have that you changed it to?
I had like 4 different things.
Oh.
See, what's tough is like any of the Ford SUVs.
I started with
Could have been
parts,
then. Parts unknown.
and then
Anthony Bourdain.
I wrote sharts.
You actually took the time to write these down?
And then I wrote explorer,
Yep.
and then I wrote expedition.
Oh, wow.
All of the Ford SUVs.
Oh, wow.
Escape,
Excursion.
Expedition, Explorer, all vacations. And also the Edge.
Yeah.
All right, the last one. The last name of Tom, Ted, and Terry.
Okay.
Are you okaying us like we should know this?
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously?
Oh. That's stupid.
Is spelling?
Yeah, what?
Did
I
that
don't
spelling
care.
correct?
I don't care.
Okay.
All right. Mike says Cruise. Kevin says Ford. Andy says Cruise. It's the Chevy Cruise, yes.
Did I spell that right?
Yeah, sure.
Cherry.
Oh man, like okay.
Also, Tom,
It's the spelling.
Ted, and Terry all spell it differently.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? And the car is spelled differently.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I got 4 there.
I got 4 there.
5.
Like it doesn't help that my father-in-law is named Ted and my wife's uncle is named Terry. That just that totally confuses things for me.
Originally, I was just going to do Tom and Ted. And then I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I was like, Terry.
I keep trying to like that show.
It's good.
It's good.
I
It's
keep
better than
failing.
Community.
I haven't found that to be true yet. It's certainly not better than the Dice episode, which was...
I mean, Community's famous for having awesome episodes and then a
Rare.
lot of like,
Yeah,
I got
that's
5.
fair.
5.
4.
4. Kevin, it bees you turn.
It bees you. Bees you, bub.
Beelzebub.
All right.
Beelzebub.
Number 1.
By the way, in that category, from Andy's pub quiz, however long ago now,
Yeah.
the one where we went through all the Queen lyrics.
Specifically Bohemian Rhapsody. There.
Yeah, I listened to that episode with my dad in the car. He got Figaro.
Can you I want to like close my eyes and reenact your dad
Yeah,
here.
let's-
Can you go through what happened?
So like you asked the question for which the answer was Figaro, something about an opera,
Uh-huh.
right? And I was like, "There's no way anybody could get this," and he was like, well, actually, it's Figaro." And
Makes sense.
he's never heard the song before.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Wow.
stupid.
Impressive.
There's no way he's made it through his life without hearing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, come on. You like,
He's been in public before. Like,
but no, like not really though.
that song, I know for a fact he's, not that they would play it there, but he's been to Lakers games. Like, he's been in public.
It's the Lakers theme song.
You have, I said not that they play it there, but probably he ate at a restaurant before that. Very, very
Why would they play Bohemian Rhapsody at a restaurant?
Because it's Queen, and Queen has like some of the most popular songs on the planet.
But yeah, you play like "We Will Rock You" or something.
And We Are the Champions and Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, like they'd sooner play "I Want to Ride My Bicycle" than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Dude, Bohemian Rhapsody is a popular
No.
song.
I don't disagree. It's just that at a restaurant, you probably won't play Bohemian Rhapsody. It just is kind of weird.
You're wrong.
People shouting Beelzebub, not quite the vibe usually.
You're wrong. People love Beelzebub at dinner.
I guess I'm wrong.
It's like playing Sweet Caroline. You don't want people reaching out, touching each other, but
Well,
people love
I'm wrong.
that.
People do that when Sweet Caroline comes on.
But that's what I'm saying. At a restaurant, you wouldn't want that,
Yeah.
but they still play it. Yeah.
Kevin has shut down this conversation.
I believe it.
I like being in charge of the board.
I don't remember the question.
I haven't even gotten to ask the question yet.
That's right.
What's your question?
So let me just come out with it real quick then. Number 1. The first Thanksgiving NFL game was played to get people to watch which team?
I think.
I hope.
Does this have a theme?
Sports-ish.
Sports-ish.
Andy says the Detroit Lions. Katie says the Lions. Mike says the Lions. You're all correct. It is the Lions.
Wow, they've sucked for that long, huh?
Poor Lions.
Right.
Detroit's dark. Number 2. In what decade was women's beach volleyball introduced into the Summer Olympics?
Mamma mia, Figaro.
You have so many decade questions.
I like the decade questions. All right, let's reveal. Andy says the 90s. Katie says the 90s. Mike says the 90s. You're all correct. It is the 90s.
So obviously the 90s.
Like totes the 90s, bro. Okay. Number 3. How many NBA championships do Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have combined?
Nope, got it. Okay, we good. We're fine. I know. Yeah, I was worried for a second there, but I'm fine.
Dude, I'm not going to get it right.
I mean, the answer's not like 94.
I know it's not 94 or 0. There's a piece of information I don't know and a piece of information I do know.
The one you do know is that you need to write down a number.
Mm-hmm.
The one you don't know is what that number is.
That's correct.
Mm.
Let's reveal. Andy says 7. KD says 11.
Wow,
Mike
really?
says 10. The answer is 11.
Wow.
Yeah, 5?
Yep, 3 with Shaq, 2 with Pow.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, with Pow is kind of...
3 with Shaq, 2 alone.
Yeah, there you go.
With Lamar Odom?
He had no other Hall of Famers on that team. That's incredible.
But he had world peace.
Who made one clutch shot?
And pantsed someone.
Derek Fisher.
Ooh,
Not a Hall of Famer.
Derek Fisher can go blow his nose in a box of Cheerios.
You can also make shots with 0.4 seconds left.
Number 4. What college did Johnny Manziel play football for?
Johnny Manziel. I have no clue.
I thought you would have no clue, which is why I chose this
Good.
question.
I'm glad you targeted.
Really hope somehow Mike comes up with it.
I know. I'm sure he will.
You kidding me? You know how many colleges there are?
Yeah.
William and
Like,
Mary.
actually, no. There's way more that I learned of tonight that I'd never
Bryn
heard of.
Mawr.
Mount Holyoke,
Holyoke Corral,
Haleakala.
Haleakala,
I wish there was a Haleakala college.
Molokini,
Yes, a college on the crater.
College of the Craters,
Just imagine Johnny Manziel on
I
Monday
am.
Night Football,
Tonsil
this
Crater
Sunday Night
University.
Football this year, Panthers, and then he comes on and he says, Johnny Manziel. Oh, no, he's not playing. I'm thinking, who am I thinking of?
I
Baker
don't know
Mayfield.
what- I don't
Baker
know.
Mayfield.
You're
he
thinking
played
of
for the
failed Browns quarterbacks?
Yes, that guy. Never mind. Don't think of that, Mike. That won't help you at all.
All right.
Where did Baker play college?
Hmm?
Where did Baker play college? Oklahoma?
Oklahoma's where he graduated from. He played at another college, too.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Northwestern?
No.
Smith.
Vassar.
Smith. Every time I see Vassar, which is not very often, I see Vassal, and I'm like, that's not a college. That can't be.
Isn't that the guy that plays for the Spurs?
Devin Vassell.
Yeah.
Wow. Deep cut. Bad Spurs players.
He's actually pretty
All of
decent.
them.
Well, actually, yeah, they just traded Deontay Murray.
Manu Ginobili. Andy, go ahead and reveal. We've got Texas A&M.
Bummer.
KD, Texas A&M. Mike, Texas Tech University.
KD.
These guys almost
led down
just...
a dangerous road.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin almost exploded with umbrage. You kept asking.
I mean, I think if anyone has
I just said he
umbrage,
went to Oklahoma. That's all I said.
it
No, and
should
you
be
were
the
like-
person who just got targeted on that question. But
yeah,
let
but
us
you
continue.
were just like didn't he go to another college too?
No. Okay.
Number 5. Who said it's deja vu all over again?
What?
Who said it's deja vu all over again?
What?
You heard me.
You heard me.
What sport? Do you know it?
Rally.
I know it.
Do you know it, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Did Baker Mayfield play any
I was
other
hoping
sports?
you wouldn't know this one.
Why are you targeting?
Yeah.
Hope is not the same thing as targeting.
You should hope that someone doesn't know this one.
That's what I was hoping.
No, you're
Targeting.
hoping that Andy didn't know this one.
Just because, like, I can't just pick questions blindly.
You have to.
Yeah, that's the whole.
No,
You have to pick questions
like,
that you think generally
like which
one or
utensils touch your
two-thirds of the
food?
population might know.
That's what I did.
No. you
Yes, I
picked
did.
A question that you think
I'm
one or
not coming up
two-thirds
with
of
these
our
questions whole
population
cloth.
might know.
I have lists of questions from this game that I have that I own.
And then
and-
you think, Andy might not know
No,
that
and I
one.
think
Mike
this,
might not know
no
that
one would ever know this. No one ever knows. Everyone knows this. Oh, here's one that some people might not know.
Specifically.
I really don't think specifics.
It's contrary to what you
All
said
right, let's
earlier.
reveal. Andy says, Tom Brady. What was my question?
Deja vu.
Katie says Yogi Berra. Mike says Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra is the correct answer.
I feel dirty getting that right.
I wonder if the answer to the next one will be Tom Brady.
Ooh.
Number 6.
Because of the double take?
Yeah.
In hockey,
No.
turkey. In hockey,
We
what
need
is
more
it called
jobs.
when a player scores 3 goals in a single game? Everyone appears ready. Andy says hat trick. Katie says hat trick. Mike says hat trick. The answer is turkey. No, it's hat trick. Turkey's in bowling.
That's true.
Well-timed drop.
What is it when you get in a fight? Was it fight, score a goal, and assist? Is that what it is? The Gordie Howe hat trick. Ever heard
That's
that?
awesome. I haven't heard of
You ever
that.
heard that one? It's like you have to get in a fight, score a goal.
I've heard of that.
And maybe it's something else.
There were a lot more points scored on that board.
Yeah, a lot more.
I don't know who should go. Maybe I should go first.
I'll hop
No,
in.
I should go first.
Really?
I had 2 good categories, but I had 2 terrible categories.
Go for it.
I have 13.
I have 14.
I have 16.
I have 18.
You got 18?
I got 6 on yours, 5 on Andy's, 4 on mine, 3 on Mike's.
Is this your first pub win?
No, I got one when Zach was here.
18 is
That
also
doesn't
the
count.
all-time high scorer.
Really?
Wow.
Was 17 earlier? Before this?
Wow.
Yeah, I had 17.
Whoa. KD.
That's crazy because like usually like when I do well in categories, it's like I don't know, one of Andy's where I get the theme. So he's like these random questions. It's like question 4, camels. Question 5, oxen. 4, the way. Like just whatever. Like it's usually like
Camels,
those,
oxen, and the way.
yeah, and like but yeah, this one I don't know, just felt good about. It was
You
sports. The fact that Kevin had a sports category.
You got 6 on which one?
Kevin's
Oh, my goodness.
Lions 90s 11 A&M Yogi Berra hat trick.
Wow.
Well, very high scoring all around. I mean, for the lowest score to be 13,
Which would have blown the high score from our last pub that we recorded out of the water.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what the difference was.
I don't know.
Clearly,
two of
I
us
need
were
to
on coffee.
Oh yeah, on coffee.
I consider it a drug of sorts.
Clearly, I need to tell you guys the themes of my pub quizzes.
Yes. That way you set up rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
And no umbrage is taken.
And in general, can you
internalized.
not tell us that it's cars?
Wait, if it is, then just don't tell you.
I just prefer that you
just
don't.
never pick a cars category. I mean, I got 5, but
Yeah, I feel like Mike, you got 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
In a category that my brother got 5 about cars.
what was the difference? Was it Forerunner or
It was the Expedition.
Expedition Unknown?
Yeah. I don't watch enough TV, apparently.
That's a show that I've never watched, but 2 independent people in my life who like have met each other once.
What makes somebody an independent person?
As in, like, they don't know each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Patrick in Washington and Katie in Arizona. They met each other within 4 minutes. They discovered they loved this show, Expedition Unknown, which I refused to watch. And then they were both like, come on, man, you would love it. I'm like, stop it. You can't do this.
Now you know what it feels like to have somebody tell you that you would like West Wing.
have you tried it?
No.
But
Stop
West Wing is like a highly well-produced, like high-level show.
Just from the title, I would so much rather watch Expedition Unknown.
I'm sure you would like Expedition Unknown more than West Wing.
I agree. Well, thank you, KD, for that stunning win. Smashing. Rallying.
Thanks.
Formula One win.
Equinoxing.
You Texas A&M'd that.
Is that Aggieing?
I'm not sure.
Like with Mike's board, there were like 18 was going to be completely unattainable for me. There was just no way.
Wow. I mean, it was going to be attainable
How many
for me.
did you get? One?
One on Mike's.
Okay, I got 3.
5. So that was the That's why I beat Kevin. Was my own board. Carefully curated questions.
I mean, honestly, I think you're lucky that these two knew as many as they did on
Oh no, I was
your list of
disappointed with
questions.
how many I didn't get correct.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got lucky with it. I on the Smith College, I was gonna do Brown, and then I was like, no, like Smith College, like I know that one for sure.
Yeah. That
I'm
was
really glad I just guessed it.
well
so.
pulled.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I feel like the 10 or 12 year life expectancy
Yeah, it's
difference,
tough.
like,
That's tough.
yeah, that was a 50-50 shot. Though I got a 50-50 shot right on allowing women or allowing black people into their institution. But yeah, and I'm kind of upset about Cornell.
But just in general, you're upset about Cornell.
Yeah,
Is it
who
their-
would locate a college in a place called Ithaca?
Have you ever done the note taking system?
Oh, with
Cornell notes. Yeah.
I've seen it, and I don't.
There's like a specific way of taking notes called the Cornell notes system, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's boring and nerdy, and education-y.
Which is what people called me in college.
Boring, nerdy, and education-y.
Yep.
Turkey.
We need more drops.
They at his college there were a bunch of chickens though, so they probably didn't call them turkey.
True, you're right.
Well, thank you, listeners, for listening. Remember, there was a secret phrase uttered at some point during the podcast, and you have a chance to be entered into a monthly drawing if you can get it correct within 7 days of this podcast episode airing. So if you think you know who said it and what they said, please send your guess to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to keep us guessing, you can join the guest list at patreon.com/theguestroompodcast, and you can become a dasher, a roommate, a guest, or even a landlord of the show, and find ways to get exclusive episodes and submit content of your own to be featured on the podcast.
Could you become a dancer or a vixen?
And
A Rudolph.
it's a great question. I always ask myself, are we human or are we vixen?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Clearly vixen.
Do you know what that is referencing, Andy?
Whoa, really?
I mean, maybe if you said it the way that it's normally posed, he would know.
Wait, but Andy doesn't know that, but KD does? That song?
But maybe it's because you've mentioned that particular
No, he
thing
hasn't.
around him before.
Nope.
Are we human or are we dancer?
Human, or are we prancer?
Dancer.
Really? Wow.
That does not seem like the kind of thing that he would know.
What-
It doesn't seem like the
what
kind of
song
thing
is
he
it?
wouldn't know.
The Killers.
Are we human
I know the Killers.
or are we dancer?
Are we human?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you, listeners, once again. For all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, we love you and appreciate you. For KD, for Kevin, for Andy, and for Griselda, I'm Mike. And as always, farewell